Hey everyone, welcome to another Vallejo and WizKids basic set painting tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to cover champions of the realms. That's fighters, barbarians, and adventurers. In this tutorial we'll be covering dark leather, light leather, fur, and then also metal for those weapons. Strap in, here we go.
You'll need the Champions of the Realm basic set. We'll also need some brushes. We'll be using some Vallejo brushes, a Vallejo dry brush, some water, paper towel, and a paint palette. First, we're going to start off by base coating all of the dark leather areas with heavy sienna. Once the heavy sienna is dry, we're going to go ahead and add a black wash to all the areas we base coated with that heavy sienna. Before we move on to the next step, we want to make sure that that black wash is dry. Next, we're going to use a dry brush technique, and what that means is you're going to load your dry brush with Parasite Brown. You're going to wipe most of it off until there's only dry residue left on the brush, and then you're going to go against the grain to highlight the miniature. Next, we're going to base coat all of the areas that are going to be a light leather color with leather brown. After that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a wash with sepia wash, which will add depth and shadow to our miniature. Then we're going to use pure leather brown to add some highlights along the edge of the leather. Then we're going to mix bone white and leather brown in equal parts to add some medium highlights to the texture of the leather. Then, with a 3-part bone white to 2-part leather brown mix, we're going to add fine highlights that really accentuate the edges of the texture on the leather. For the fur areas, we're going to first base coat it using bone white. When the base coat is dry, we're going to go ahead and give it a wash with sepia wash, slightly diluted with water so that it flows well. Then we're going to come back with pure bone white to add highlights to the higher areas of the fur. For all the metal areas, we're going to base coat it using gun metal. Then we're going to come back over with some black wash to add some depth and shadow.
Thanks for watching this tutorial and I hope you enjoyed it. When you're done painting your miniatures, make sure that you tag Vallejo, WizKids, and Realmsmith in your social posts so we can see what you came up with. And also make sure to check out the other amazing technique sets and the starter sets in the WizKids Vallejo paint line. We'll see you again soon.